If Covenant University is the school you chose this year that you'd like to attend, then this video will answer loads of questions that people frequently ask about Covenant University. And most of the questions I'll answer on this video are practically questions that loads of parents, students have sent to me in the last couple of months on Instagram, on Facebook, on WhatsApp, asking me to answer them, right? And I keep answering them individually, but I thought to myself, why not do a video to just answer all the questions? For some of the questions I'll be answering here today, it's on the Covenant University's website. The answers are there. But for some, the answers are not there. Now, a big disclaimer. I don't work for Covenant University. I don't know anybody in Covenant University, but I say all I say about Covenant University from over 14 years of experience preparing students, taking students to the school, and interacting with my students that have passed through Covenant University. That being said, let's talk about the school that is currently the best school in Nigeria. Now, the first question I get is, what is Covenant University's cutoff mark? Now, to answer this question, I'm going to actually use Covenant University's own terminology. Now, Covenant University doesn't call it cutoff mark. They actually call it RIAMUS, Realistic Institutional Admittable Minimum UTME score. That's what they call their cutoff mark. So their RIAMUS is 200. At least that's what they've publicly said. Now, but I'd like to tell you here that Covenant University's cutoff mark sincerely depends on the department. Now, there are departments that I don't care if you score 200, it will almost be impossible for you to get admission into those departments. But they're never going to come out and tell you that, oh, no, the cutoff mark is this or that. You know, at least for you to take the exam, their CUSAS, you need to score 200. So 200 is the RIAMUS for Covenant University, which you would know as a cutoff mark. Now, if you're going to some departments in Covenant University, you have to score above 250. I did a video about departments that are very easy to get in and departments that are extremely challenging to get in, except your score is at least above 240, right? Now, Covenant University will never come out to tell you that, oh, this is the exact score for this department. But I tell you, there are some departments that you are applying to. If you don't score up to 240, sincerely between me and you, forget about it, right? But watch that video to get more information about that. Now, I'll do a part 2 of these frequently asked questions about Covenant University. So you want to subscribe, like this video, and share this video to someone that is also going to Covenant University this year, like you, right? You don't want to miss when I post that video sometime later this week or next week, right? So hit the subscribe button now, like this video so that YouTube can show it to more people, and then share this video. Another question I frequently get asked is, when is Covenant's post-UTME form going to be released? Now, there are timelines, right? There are timelines that Covenant University actually gives every year. Now, the forms for applications, for admission into Covenant University normally comes out May, right? So May every year, or at most the end of May, you should be expecting to get Covenant University's CUSAS undergraduate application form on their portal. I'll put the portal in the description so that you can just click on it when it comes out. CUSAS, which is the Covenant University Scholastic Aptitude Screening, normally will hold between June and July every year. And a follow-up question to that will be, do I have to travel to Covenant University to write CUSAS? Now, you can either choose to travel or choose to write CUSAS in your house. You can write it online or write it in person. So it's either virtual or actual. So CUSAS, there's the flexibility to write it at home. There's the flexibility to also write it, if you're close to Lagos, come and write it in Ota, right? But I think for last year, for those that were very close to Lagos, they didn't allow them write it online. They had to go to Ota to actually write CUSAS. Admission will be given around August. September is when you are expected to resume Covenant University. Orientation and every other thing starts in October. So these are the timelines for Covenant University. right? And these timelines, most of the time, are usually followed. Somebody also asked me about residency in Covenant University. Am I allowed to stay off campus? Am I allowed to stay on campus? Now, Covenant University is totally a residential university. Everybody stays on campus. Now, another question I normally get is, can I transfer from my current school to Covenant University? Now, the simple answer you will see on the website is no, right? So that's why if you notice, if you are like 20 and you are applying for 100 level slot, if you're like 20 years old and you're applying to come to Covenant University for 100 level, admission might be a bit difficult because of your age. Covenant University wants to admit people that are younger, 16, between 16 and 18, and then they believe that those people are still yet to kind of form an opinion of life. So they want to groom you, they want to mold you into the total man that you're supposed to be, or the total woman that you're supposed to be. So Covenant University believes in that. So they don't accept transfers from any school, even from abroad. You have to start from 100 level. Another question that normally will be asked, even in parents forum when people go to write CUSAS, is, when will they start to do medicine, law, and aeronautics? Now, Covenant University have been plagued with this question, and the answer is not anytime soon. But what they normally say is, as soon as they start it, they will let you know. Now, what I believe is the fact that Covenant University likes to do things excellently, so they want to do it to the point where they will look at it and say it's well done before they open that to the public. Another question I normally get from parents and students is, what are the criteria Covenant University takes into consideration when they give admission, right? What would they check? What are the things that form that opinion where they will say this person will be admitted or that person will not be admitted? A simple breakdown would be, it's not only academics, because they're not just focused only on academics, although you must get your academics right. So at least you must be above 200 in your JAM UTME, then you must do well in your SSC, right? And then also you must do well in CUSAS and your interview. Now, Covenant University is not looking for people that are being forced to come to Covenant University. They are looking for people that know the core values of Covenant University, understand what they are doing there, and they want to admit people that already want to be better. Remember, I used to always say it, Covenant University is not looking for bad people to turn them into good people. No. They expel bad people. Covenant University is looking for good people, or people that are willing to change, and then turn them into the very best that they can ever be. Another question I normally get is, does Covenant University accept awaiting results? The answer to that is no. Now, they used to, but there was a very big problem. Now, I think that year was about 5 years ago or 6 years ago, they used to accept awaiting results. You know, when I say awaiting result, maybe you didn't make 1 or 2 papers in your WAEC, they would accept you and then waiting for your NECO to come out. Now, but there was this issue one year where people were accepted, they've paid school fees already, and then those people were accepted based on their WAEC result, but they missed 1 or 2 papers, right? Now, the NECO result came out and a lot of people still failed. Covenant University had to tell them to go. You know, I think they refunded a part of the school fees, not even all the school fees. So it was after that time Covenant University actually made a very firm resolve that, you know what, if your result is not complete, don't bother applying. So remember, you can apply that with awaiting results. You can apply with awaiting. Do they accept awaiting result? Yes, when you are applying. But will they give you admission based off of an awaiting result? No. They would not give you admission based off of an awaiting result. Your result must be complete before you get admitted into Covenant University and resume. They don't do that awaiting result thing. Now, this is part 1 of this video. If you actually want a part 2, please drop a comment and say, I need a part 2, right? If I see that I get at least 150 comments then I'll make a part 2, and the part 2 will be extremely detailed because I'm going to talk a lot about the campus. I'm going to talk a lot about what to expect, what are you supposed to bring, how to avoid trouble. I'm going to answer so many questions. Now, if you also have a question in your mind that I did not answer in this part 1, drop a comment and tell me the question. I will answer it in the part 2. But I need you to drop a comment now to tell me I need part 2. If I see 150 comments, I'm doing part 2 of this video. But just a bonus answer to one question. Can I get past questions to Covenant University's CUSAS? The simple answer is no. There are no exact past questions, but there are exact topics that Covenant University sets their questions from every single year. And you can get that in one of my videos. I think I've posted a video on that. Check my channel, you will see that video. Until I see you on the part 2 of the frequently asked questions about Covenant University, my name is Zion. Don't forget to subscribe, like this video, and share this video. I will see you in CU.